The final section is filled with several very important self-defense applications. Let's take a look at this section now.
Lotus block. Grab with the left hand, touch right, touch left, touch right. Pull behind and take down. Strike high, strike low. Lunging uppercut. Back kick, front kick, outside kick, and break. Clear. And bow. Now, one of the most famous postures in Kung Fu is called the plum flower pose. And that's this pose here where you lift the left leg and you hook with the left hand. The hook can either be done this way. It can be done with the two fingers like a crane. Now, how you want to hook is up to you. There's no real set way. However, the hook represents a grab. So if he punches at me here and say I hook here, if I were to hook his hand, he's available here, and that's a left hook. If, for instance, he tries to kick my leg here, I hook. If he grabs with the left shoulder, with the left hand here, and I protect here, then I reverse hook with the left side. That's also a hook. So this Meihua pose, the left hook, is very important. And what makes this pose even more important is that there's a very devastating sweep. So if he grabs me here, I can turn here and use my left leg to sweep and take him down there. So this Meihua pose is a very traditional pose in Chinese Kung Fu. Bow. The three-punch technique is very effective. As many punches as possible is the most effective way to keep somebody at bay. So as fast as you can throw those punches is the best thing. For instance, if he punches at me here and I deflect that left side here, he may want to punch at me again. But if I punch faster than he does and give him more punches, he's easily rendered unable to defend himself because I have 3 or 4 or 5 punches coming very fast. So if he strikes with this hand and I beat him to the punch and I come in 2 more times, it's going to be very difficult for him to retaliate. So this 3-punch combination is very useful, attacking 3 times consecutively and as very fast as possible. Okay, bow. A very good and useful technique is the backhand, like that. And you see this very often in forms like Tongbi Chun, where you step out and you do the back fist here. You see this a lot in Wing Chun. Wing Chun has a lot of spinning back fists. Northern Shaolin, Tan Tui, has back fists. And Bruce Lee was very well known for his back fist, the ability to strike over very fast and pulling back. So if Manny, for instance, if my opponent grabs me here, maybe even with the front hand here, you can easily break the grip and come forward with this hand here. Or if anything, if he tries to jab me or cross me here, you can parry and strike. Now what makes this a very good technique is striking the back of the neck near the ear. That's what makes it a very good technique, coming with full power down into here. And for practitioners that actually train the iron palm, train striking the various elements, the hands can become very conditioned, and a strike like that can be very detrimental to the back of the neck and the head there. Bow. One of the final and most useful techniques is the double low hand strike like that. Now this strike is very useful to the lower abdomen like that, or to the groin, and it can be done from many positions. If he has his left foot forward here and he steps forward with his left hand here and he's coming in here, very easily I can come in and strike the bottom. If he's not paying attention, his hands are focused on me, or maybe he's grabbing my hand here, I can turn around and hit low. So if your opponent is not paying attention, a very low and strong growing hit can stun them. Very useful technique. Bow. The uppercut is world renowned. Every martial art uses an uppercut. You'll see an uppercut almost in any martial art. This uppercut is slightly different, but it's still a very common uppercut. If we are squared off in a position here, and for instance he tries to hit me in the head here, I can protect here, but instead of shooting a normal uppercut, what's great about this one is I have an amazing hook here, a hook here. And by hooking him, getting closer, I have more power and more leverage. Hooking this left hand, I can come in with a lot of power into that uppercut. And I can also step forward into that uppercut. And if he's not paying attention and maybe he's trying to grab my leg here, if he tries to grab my leg, I can kick him with my left leg. And a lot of people don't think about this left hook leg, but that left hook leg, if you do it fast enough, can stun your opponent and get them off of you if they're trying to take you down. Bow. The final technique in Ditang Meihua Trin ground boxing, plum flower ground boxing, is the arm bar. Now this arm bar in modern days has been used and has been seen in all sorts of martial arts fighting championships and stuff like that. So it's a very simple but still a very old and effective technique, the arm bar. So if we get into a wrestling position and my opponent grabs me here, maybe he has an overhook or he has an underhook here, we're in a good locked position here, I can reach over, let me turn around here and demonstrate. I can reach over here and I can grab his hand here, lock that hand, pull it and break it, pushing forward here. So if we demonstrate from this angle here, we get locked into a position where we're stuck. Very easily, if I pull my hand over, I can grab that, turn, and arm bar here. So that final position in the form, that arm bar lock, again, a very old but still very effective technique. Bow.
Let's watch a full demonstration of this routine. As you can see, this routine is filled with plenty of complex movements. Be sure to take your time with the material, and when you're ready, examinations are available online.